Man, this excited me because whenever I started all this stuff with my men's group doing these retreats and stuff, my goal is to get all of these men that come on these retreats to come back and team on a retreat because I don't want the men's retreat ministry to be pastor led. I want it to be lay led. I want the men in our church to take up the torch of this and say, hey, we're going to lead other men to Jesus Christ and we're not going to count on Brother Joey doing it all. And so I took these first 5 guys and I started training them on how to talk to men, how to assess a crowd and read a room and know how to do things, things that you learn over time. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I've been trying to learn as much as I can. And so now I'm passing that on. Well, these guys that have come through this group, I'm discipling them and doing other things with them. But just the other day, this guy says, hey, man, Brother Joe, you're not going to believe this. I went to my boss and I asked him if we could start a Bible study at work. And he told me, yeah. And so now he was able to start this Bible study. And this morning was the very first morning that he was able to do it. And he had 7 men that came from his work on his shift in, and they had an hour-long Bible study. And brother, it's little things like that. We can't count on everything getting done on a Sunday morning service. You can't count on the pastor having every word to say, because the truth is that these guys that are in my church, these laymen who are just electricians or carpenters or trash guys or whoever they may be, them speaking the word out there in the marketplace every day as they're working beside these guys is going to be more effective than just them coming and hearing the preacher say it. Because if they come to church and they hear the preacher say this, they're like, well, he's the preacher. He's supposed to say things like that. But whenever you see a man who's just a guy or just a woman who's just a woman at work, and they're saying positive things or they're loving me, even though I feel like I'm a piece of trash right now, but this person's loving me and they're showing me the grace of Jesus Christ. That's where true change is going to happen. And that's where I think I'm seeing the greatest light in the darkness that we have hovering over our communities right now, is the fact that people are actually realizing that Jesus is legit and he's worth a shot.
Charlie Kirk's passing, man, and it's just it's just amazing. We had just at our church in West Monroe over 40 people saved and baptized just at his memorial service.
Yes, man.
And it's people who have questioned the Bible or questioning it. They've always thought that Christians are just hypocrites and are looking down their nose at other people that are sinners. We're all sinners.
Yeah.
But I think this with Charlie Kirk, and especially with did you see his wife's speech at his memorial?
Yes, sir.
Lord Jesus. But her being able to forgive his shooter
Yes.
in public in front of millions of people.
Yes.
And pointing out the fact that there wasn't any looting, there wasn't any violence afterwards. After he was shot, it was prayer and coming together. What got me was whenever she said revival.